In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Qualtrics to create a survey. Now first, when you open up Qualtrics and you sign into your account, you'll be here inside your main menu, inside Projects and Programs, and you'll be able to then click on Create Project, top right, and then from here, you'll select a survey. Now whenever you do that, click on Get Started, bottom right over here, and then you have to give it a name. So for this one, we're just going to name it Tutorial Survey, and then YouTube over here, just like this. Okay, and then you have to basically select how you want to start your survey. You could start from blank, you can import, or of course do anything else. I'm just going to start from blank and click on Create Project. When you do this, it's going to start loading for a few seconds, and then you'll get the survey builder, and there we go, this is the survey builder. And then from here, you can go ahead and get started. Now, you can start by, of course, putting in your questions. That's kind of the default thing you have to do. And then here you have like a bunch of different options on the left, which I'm going to show you along the way. So first, let's generate some questions. Over here, of course, you can start building. As you can see, there's different blocks, and then there's different questions. Now, think of these blocks as kind of pages, okay? So, for example, over here, I have this first block, and I'm just going to put a sample question. So I'm going to type in, what is your favorite color, okay? Like this. And then we're going to do three options. We're going to do red, blue, and then we're going to do green as well. Okay, now I'm going to add a new block, and I'm going to add a new question in here as well. So if I add a block and I click add new question, which adds a new question, you can select which question you want to add. So I'm just going to do a text entry over here, and the question is going to be what's your favorite food? Okay, just like this. Oops. Okay, and then people can of course type in their favorite food. Now if I go to the preview mode, you'll be able to see that when I created a separate block, this will require people to answer the first question and then go to the next page, and that next page is the second block. However, if you want multiple questions on a single page, you can just add a new question inside a block. So if I go here and for example put in like a let's just do multiple choice again, and I'm just going to type in let's just do like, are you okay today? And then I'm going to just do like yes, and yes, as you can see here, there's some kind of things that already happened over here, so I'm actually going to ignore these. I'm going to do yes, and then maybe, no, probably, yes, whatever, doesn't really matter for now. And if I go to preview, you can see here it's going to give me both the questions inside one page over here, and people can answer it and then go to the next one. Okay, so that's essentially how you do this. As you can see, you have like first question, second one, and then you have a separate page, and then first question, etc. Now you can keep on adding blocks and pages that way, and of course in the other questions there's a bunch of things you have the multiple choice, you have text entry, you have text and graphic, which basically allows you to kind of put in any text or any graphic you want. You have the matrix table, which looks like this. Then you have this form field, which is like of course for forms. You have calendar, slider, there's a bunch of different ones. They are pretty self-explanatory, and they can all be edited over here on the left hand side. So whenever you create a question here, you can see on the left you have like the question type, which you can always change. You have the answer type, and then you have the choices. You can set how many you want, like this. You also have the option to kind of change the format, and then you can add choice groups, etc. Okay, so that's kind of the basics of how to build your Qualtrics survey. Okay. Now here, whenever you do that, you have a bunch of different options on the left as well. You have the survey flow. Now here you can basically set your flow, so how you want your survey to flow, how you want your blocks to be. You can move them if you want to. You can kind of change things. You can change orders. You can add new elements such as like branches. You can embed data, use a randomizer to randomize questions, etc. There's a bunch of different things. I'm not going to dive into that too much. Then you have the settings. So if I change this, there we go. Then you have this kind of look at field settings, and over here you can set different themes. You have general, you can change style of your thing, etc. So it's up to you. If I go and make this, for example, like this, as you can see, it's going to paint green, and yeah, that's pretty cool. You can change whatever you want here. Then you have the survey options, which is like display names. You have like different question numbers. You have different options to basically like put in the end dates for surveys. You can put in progress bars, etc., and back buttons as well, and stuff like that. You can read through this, and you can find pretty much everything in here. Then you have the quotas. So here you can see if you add them, you'll be able to find them here. And then you have the translations. So if you want any translations, you can add those in here as well. Now, Of course, the main thing is going to be happening inside your builder over here inside Qualtrics. So that's how you actually build your survey. And if you at any point want to preview it, you can click on the preview up top and it's going to preview that specific survey over here. Now those responses will not be collected, of course, not in normal responses. They're just going to be, of course, recorded if you want them to. You can just click and go next page and then just basically finish and click on next again. And there we go. It's going to say thank you. And you can go and restart your survey. You can share previews, etc. And whenever you're ready to publish your survey, click on publish top right. You'll see over here, you will get kind of the expert review here. You can put a description, click on publish, and then you'll get your link over here. You can copy and then share with people to finish your survey. Now, whenever you publish it, it's going to look like this up top, and then you can go to workflows, where basically if you have any workflows, you can create them, you can manage them, etc. You have distributions where there you have a bunch of different options on how to actually kind of distribute your survey via email, personal links, anonymous links, access codes, even text messages and stuff like that. You have data and analysis. This is essentially where you can see all your data. You can do your analysis, you can find your kind of responses in here, etc. Then you have results, so you can view results of your surveys in here as well, just like this, as you can see, for specific questions. And last but not least, you have reports, which allow you to basically create different reports on your surveys and then download them and showcase them or use them however you want. So that's essentially the basics on how to use Qualtrics to create a survey. The main things are going to be happening in Survey and Survey Builder over here, but that's kind of the overview of the entire platform. So I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.